Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Black Ops Cold War video. Today all 44 achievements / trophies have been revealed for the campaign, multiplayer and zombies. So obviously if you are not interested in any spoilers, this is not the video for you. But yeah, there is a lot of exciting information contained within this, so first of all let's go through the campaign achievements. So first of all we have Combat Recruit. Complete the single player campaign on any difficulty. You get 30 gamer score. Then we have Combat Hardened. Complete the single player campaign on veteran or realism difficulty. That's worth 100 gamer score. Then we have Nowhere Left to Run. Complete Nowhere Left to Run's campaign mission on any difficulty. That's worth 15 gamer score. Then we have Fractured Jaw. Complete the Fractured Jaw campaign mission on any difficulty. Once again 15 score. Then we have Brick in the Wall. Complete Brick in the Wall in the campaign on any difficulty. Once again 15 score. Then we have Red Light, Green Light. Complete Red Light, Green Light in the campaign on any difficulty. Once again 15 score. Now yesterday we got a new TV ad for Black Ops Cold War, and in it we actually learned some new information. So Perseus discovered and exploited a CIA program that not even Russell Adler and his team were aware of. Jason Hudson is one of the leaders of Operation Greenlight, a covert program that placed strategic US nuclear devices in European cities. Greenlight is a last-ditch effort to prevent the Soviets from invading Europe, but its execution would carry a terrible price. With the help of Anton Volkov, Perseus stole one of the Greenlight nukes from West Berlin and moved it to an unknown location. The prospect of Perseus processing an American nuclear device is terrifying for Western security. Now in the little trailer we actually saw your character was about to press a big red button, and as you guys know there are multiple different alternate choices and endings to the game. So it seems like that is going to be a choice whether you launch the nukes for Perseus and the Soviets or you don't. Anyways, the next achievement we have is Echoes of a Cold War. Complete the Echoes of a Cold War campaign mission on any difficulty. Once again 15 score. Then we have Desperate Measures. Complete Desperate Measures in campaign on any difficulty. Once again worth 15 score. Then we have End of the Line. Complete End of the Line in the campaign on any difficulty. Then we have a Break On Through. Complete Break On Through in the campaign on any difficulty. Once again 15 score. Then we have the Final Countdown. Complete the Final Countdown in the campaign on any difficulty. Then we have Ashes to Ashes. Complete Ashes to Ashes in the campaign on any difficulty for 15 score. So that seems to be all of the campaign missions. So it does appear as though there are only 10 missions within the campaign. I think people will be a bit upset about that. However, we do also have some side missions as well. So we have Chaos. Complete the Chaos side mission in the campaign on any difficulty and you get 15 gamer score. We have Red Circus. Complete the Red Circus campaign mission on any difficulty for 15 score. We then have a Firing Range achievement. Shoot all of the targets on Main Street during America. Worth 15 score. We then have Keep Your Friends Close. Perform Body Shield 5 times. Worth 15 score. Then we have Patriot Arrow. Kill an enemy with the secret weapon while ziplining during Yamato. So Mount Yamato is a mountain based in the Ural Mountainous region in Russia. It's the location of the Fireteam mode in multiplayer and also the new Warzone map that's going to be coming to the game. It's also the same place in which the mission WMD was set within Black Ops 1, and obviously there were some multiplayer maps based off of that mission too. So there's going to be a secret weapon within this mission, and I think the reason why this is interesting is because there's apparently possibly going to be a zombies map within the DLC set here as well, because Weaver within the Die Maschine intro cutscene actually looks at a bunch of computer screens that we can only assume are probably locations for DLC maps, and one of them is in fact Mount Yamantau in the Ural Mountains. So maybe this secret weapon is in fact a zombies weapon, maybe a ray gun or something like that. However, judging off of the image, it's probably a crossbow because we see an arrow shooting at a target. So the next one we have is Mind Trip. See all 7 memory endings and playthrough of all 4 path ends in Prisoner. This is worth 30 gamer score. Now this one's really interesting because it does appear as though within the campaign your character is going to be getting brainwashed by Perseus and the Russians to launch this nuke, and they're going to try and make you think you are someone you aren't by trying to trick your memory, and you're basically going to be able to decide how you remember certain events. So you're going to be able to see a bunch of different choices through these weird flashback memory type things. I'm not really sure how that's going to play out, not. The next achievement we have is Explosive Finish, worth 15 gamerscore. Kill 12 enemies with explosive barrels while riding the server lift during Yamantau. Then we have the Everyone achievement, worth 15 gamerscore. Kill 25 enemies with the AC-130 during the rooftop defend. Then we have the Red Door. Disobey Adler's order to go through the door, worth 15 gamerscore. Now we know that this red door is going to be a massive thing within the campaign, obviously, and as I was saying, we did see within this new trailer the character about to press a red button, so maybe behind this red door is where there seems to be some sort of nuclear bunker. This could be where the Russians are hiding this nuke, and our character is going to have a choice of whether they enter the door or not. That's all I can think of. That is purely speculation. I'm not entirely sure. Then we have the Jack of all trades achievements. Get 5 kills with an LMG, SMG, assault rifle, and a shotgun, worth 15 gamerscore. And we have Old Faithful, worth 15 gamerscore, to kill 200 enemies with an assault rifle. Now this next achievement is very interesting, and it's called Scorched Earth. Destroy all enemy vehicles and mortar teams while defending Firebase Ripcord. Now this appears to be a firebase that takes place within Vietnam, and why this is exciting is because there is rumored to be a Firebase Z Zombies map. So also on Weaver's computer screen is in fact another location set in Vietnam, and thanks to Phantom Ice for pointing this out on Twitter, but it appears to be the exact same location as the Khe Sanh combat base featured within the hills west of the city of Khe Sanh in South Vietnam near the border with Laos. Now we actually saw this base within Black Ops 1's campaign mission called SOG or SOG, where we got this classic line from Sergeant Frank Woods.
Woods, you look like hammered shit.
There's some kind for shit in the jungle. It's not, baby.
So are we going to be returning to this base within Black Ops Cold War? I think there's a huge possibility. But as we're saying, there is rumored to be this zombies map, Firebase Z, and I will be going over the zombies achievements in a second, but there are no achievements for this zombies map as well, and this was apparently going to be on launch, so it is possible that this map might be delayed and it might be coming out soon after launch instead, maybe a couple weeks after or a month after or something like that when Season 1 starts. So this map, although it was rumored to be there on launch, it might be coming out later, unfortunately. However, DLC is free now, so I don't think that's an issue at all if we have to wait a little while. It'll be good, to be honest, because I'd rather have them just space out the content so we have time to complete the Easter egg on Die Maschine first and stuff like that. But the reason why I brought up about this zombies map is because I'm assuming that Firebase Z probably takes place within the same location as Firebase Ripcord, maybe. So it's probably going to be based in the same location from the campaign. And we can actually see the map layout for the Khe Sanh combat base from Black Ops 1, so they might reuse the layout for that. But I have heard that within the campaign there is going to be a mission based in Vietnam, so there's going to be multiple missions based within Vietnam, but there is going to be one of them where you're having to recall on certain memories. As I was saying earlier, a lot of the campaign is going to be about your character basically getting brainwashed and trying to think he is someone who he isn't. So basically these characters are trying to make you recall certain memories, and they ask you very specific questions. Were you carrying a weapon? Did you go left or right? And if you go against what they want you to remember, they will keep on getting angrier and angrier, and eventually they will throw you in a pit full of zombies. So I'm wondering if this has some sort of significance and connection to the Firebase Z zombies map, since the campaign and zombie stuff is very heavily intertwined, since we're going to be playing as the campaign characters now for the very first time ever in zombies. Anyways, the next achievement we have is Scorched Earth 2. Blow up all trucks and guard towers on the approach to the monastery. This is worth 30 gamerscore. Then we have the multiplayer achievements. These aren't really interesting. So we have the Fixer, get 200 eliminations in multiplayer, worth 15 gamerscore. We have Party Patrol, get 10 squad wipe medals in fire team, worth 30 gamerscore. Then we have Mean Machine, get 100 kills as the driver, pilot or passenger of a vehicle in multiplayer, worth 90 gamerscore. Then we have Go the Distance, win 50 matches of multiplayer, worth 30 gamerscore. Then we have Calling It In, get 50 kills with lethal score streaks in multiplayer, worth 30 gamerscore. And that is all of the multiplayer achievements. So yeah, not really interesting. Now let's jump into the zombie stuff, probably what I am the most excited for. Now, I won't be going in depth here because I will be talking more about zombie stuff in a future video, but in the meantime, the very first achievement we have is in Die Maschine, Forge the Pack-a-Punch machine. So this is worth 15 gamerscore. Now we see the Pack-a-Punch within the trailer for Die Maschine. As you guys know, all of the stuff from the Ether storyline got sent into the Dark Ether. So the Pack-a-Punch appears to be broken and it's essentially been built back together, and there appears to be this device in the middle that essentially is powering the Pack-a-Punch machine. And we see within the Die Maschine trailer that there is in fact a Dark Ether orb, so that appears to be how we enter the Dark Ether. And the Dark Ether essentially is just a corrupted version of the map, where there's these weird spores and also jellyfish, and it's all neon coloured. It looks very cool, but apparently you enter this Dark Ether orb and you stay within the Dark Ether for a limited time. You don't stay in there forever, and you get then sent back out. But whilst you're in there, there are in fact the Pack-a-Punch pieces, and you have to collect them all and bring them back to the map to actually craft the Pack-a-Punch machine and build it, or forge it should I say. But the Dark Ether orb will move around the map, it won't stay in the same location, so that is something to worth note. Now the next achievement we have is Carp Diem. In a Die Maschine, free the lost decompressive isotopic estrangement machine, worth 15 gamer score. So this is the wonder weapon that we see within the trailer. Now the character got it from a mystery box, and it is also gold rarity or yellow, which is the highest rarity of weapon. So it appears as though we're actually going to have to unlock this wonder weapon somehow before we can actually get it from the mystery box. Or maybe after you've crafted it or whatever, or unlocked it or freed it or whatever, then it'll just appear into the mystery box for any other players. We then have Seal the Deal. In Die Maschine, Close the Rift. I'm not exactly sure what this is about. Maybe this is the Easter egg achievement. It is worth 30 gamer score, but obviously the Dark Ether is pouring out into this world via this machine that we see within the trailer, so I'm assuming that is what the rift is. Maybe that's the Easter egg achievement, I'm not sure. We then have 2 birds, 1 stone. In Die Maschine, kill the 2 split megatons with 1 shot. So in the trailer we see this weird boss zombie that seems to be a mixture between Brutus and the Russian Mangler and the Panzer Soldat and stuff like that. Well, apparently when you actually start damaging this zombie, it will actually split off into 2 into this other zombie type that we see within the trailer as well. That seems just like the Catalyst zombies from the Chaos storyline. And yeah, you'll get an achievement if you manage to get a headshot on both of them simultaneously. We then have Socket to Me. In Zombies, upgrade a skill. This is worth 15 gamer score. So I'm going to talk more about this in a second, because we have the 6-pack achievement, which is in Zombies, upgrade 6 perk skills to tier 3, and this is worth 15 gamer score. So basically every single perk, and there are 6 of them, Deadshot Daiquiri, Elemental Pop, which just allows you to alternate between your alternate ammo types, or ammo mods should I say. We have Juggernog, we have Speed Cola, we have Quick Revive, and we have Stamina Up. Every single one of these perks is going to be upgradable 5 times. So for example, Stamina Up 3 will allow you to aim down sight whilst sprinting. Now as you guys know, you can get all 6 perks at once within Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and I think this upgrade system is really good because it adds to the possibility of in the future having more upgrades added, so Treyarch don't necessarily need to add new perks, they could just add new upgrades for the perks we already have. Because for example, the second upgrade for Stamina Up means that you do not take any fall damage, just like PhD Flopper. So now what they can do is they can take any perks that are not in the game and they can merge them into perks as upgrades. So basically this means the customization is endless, there's so many cool upgrades we can have. You can also upgrade your ammo mods, aka your alternate ammo types, 6 times as well. So we have Cryo Freeze returning, we have Dead Wire, we then have Napalm Burst, which I'm assuming is just like Blast Furnace, and then we have Brain Rot. And you can also upgrade your field upgrades 5 times as well. So all of this is done within the menu of the game via runes, which is going to be a new currency that you obtain by converting Ethereum crystals into these runes, I believe, and then you use the runes to actually upgrade your perks, field upgrades, and ammo mods. This is all done within the menu of the game. These are permanent upgrades that you unlock. It's basically a skill tier system, but yeah, these are permanent upgrades, a huge change for Zombies because this gives us an incentive to keep on grinding and playing the game. So I guess they are similar to the teeth from Extinction. Now I will be talking about this more within a future video, I'm not going to talk about it right now, but yeah, the field upgrades are essentially just the new specialist abilities. We see a few of them within the trailer, for example, such as Ether Shroud that allows players to enter the ether and essentially just ignored by enemies whilst you're in this purple translucent mode. Now the field upgrades that we have are Ether Shroud, as you just said, we have a Ring of Fire, we have Healing Aura, we then have Frost Blast, and we also have Energy Mine that we see in the trailer. But yeah, all of those can be upgraded 5 times to make them a lot better. These will just work like specialist weapons within Black Ops 3 and 4 Zombies zombies, where you'll just have them for a limited time and they will be on a cooldown and you recharge them faster by getting kills and stuff like that, or just over time but slower. But yeah, I will talk about all of this in a future video, so hold your horses, but I am very excited for this. We then have Nightmare at 20 feet. In Die Maschine, kill 100 enemies without leaving the top of the crashed plane wing. So this is just obviously the plane that we had on the original Tone. Since Die Maschine is just an expanded version of Tone, we can now go outside, and we see this within the trailer as well, this plane. We then have Entamophobia. In Die Maschine, stay in the yard for 15 rounds. We then have Craft Work. In Die Maschine, craft 14 different types of items in one match. So there's going to be lots of items that we're going to be able to build. In the trailer, for example, we see a sentry gun, and also when the player is killing zombies, we see a bunch of parts fly out of the characters. For example, we see a frag grenade at one point. We also appear to see some sort of TNT. So I think we're going to be able to build the monkey bomb. It's going to be a buildable this time. But yeah, there's a ton of items that we're going to be able to craft in Die Maschine. 14 different in total. I am glad. I don't think there's been enough buildables as of late, and these are all going to be fun things that can help you out. There's a lot that were hinted at in the trailer. Now, there is also an armor system that appears to be coming to zombies. We do see a piece of armor drop from one of the characters. I'm not really sure how I feel about this, to be honest, because if we have Juggernog and we can upgrade it 5 times and there's also armor, our characters are going to be so overpowered. We then move into the Dead Ops Arcade 3 achievement. So obviously there is going to be Dead Ops Arcade 3. I'm excited for this. We have get a chain of 5 chickens strung together in Dead Ops Arcade. This is worth 15 gamer score. We then have survived the wild, escaped from the deep dark wild. Once again, I think this is a Dead Ops Arcade achievement. We then have reunited with Fidolina. So it says defeated the mummerback and saved your dear friend. So yes, the Cosmic Silverback's mother is going to be in Dead Ops Arcade 3. So this will be the final boss that you defeat. You do see her within the intro cutscene. I've talked about this before. We then have Forever Fated. Found your destiny in the Room of Fate. The Room of Fate is back in Dead Ops Arcade 3. We then have Dungeon Diver. Visit every corner of a deadly dungeon. Once again, this is for Dead Ops Arcade 3. So we'll probably just be able to explore all of the different areas for loot and stuff like that, and special items for Dead Ops Arcade like we had in the first 2 installments. So yeah, that's all of the achievements. As I said, I will be having a video coming out soon talking about a ton more zombie stuff, but this is what I have for you in the meantime. As I said, there's no mention of Firebase C, so there is a possibility it might not be there on launch. Also, I want to say this might not be all of the achievements. There might be some secret achievements still yet to be revealed, so maybe there is one for Firebase C, but as I said, maybe Firebase C has just been delayed. Maybe it'll be coming with Season 1. In addition to this, there might be further Easter eggs, for example, beating the Easter egg on Die Maschine and stuff like that. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Black Ops Cold War news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.